Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of Currently Inked Pens. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you are having a nice day wherever you are in the world. Today, we are looking at week 3 of the 2025 Currently Inked Pens. But first, let's share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so that they can also come and hang out with us too. Give a little bit of time for people to come and hang out. What are you telling me? Stop that. Currently inked. I don't know why LinkedIn is just stopped being cooperative altogether. So I guess I just won't post my stuff over on LinkedIn anymore. They're a loss. Fine. Fine. Technology, I swear, it drives me crazy. Like, I want to beat people with a stick crazy. Okay. Now that we're all shared out, hopefully we will have some friends come and hang out with us. Okay. So, let's do this. Alright. So, we had the Rattler's Red Eel, Fuyugaki, Harry Potter Hufflepuff. So, this ink was just way too light. Hi, Nikki. How are you doing today? So, this ink was way too light. So, I did add like 2 or maybe 3 drops of Noodler's Apache Sunset. Southwest Sunset, sorry. I'm quite set in my ways when it comes to politics. Anyway, so I did add some Apache Sunset to this to make it a little bit darker. Do I even have an example? No, I probably don't, because you're eating a sausage roll. Oh, I'm jealous. I want a sausage roll. I just saw the most delicious looking sausage roll on Instagram. Was that you? Had the cheese oozing out the side. Oh, so jealous. Anyway. Then we had the Monteverde Ironite. This was probably my second favorite this week. And then we had the Jacques Herbin Emerald de Chauvoir. That one was fine. I didn't hardly see any shimmer because, well, I'm using a Yovo feed. And usually the Yovo feed eats all of the shimmer before it gets to the tip of the nib. Then we had Enderilium Motor City Peacock. It was fine. Murasaki Shigabu. It was fine. Roar Inkling Acacia. This was my #1 favorite ink. However, the Safari, I take the middle of the Safari nibs out so I can make them wetter for shimmer, and sometimes I forget to put them back in, and it just blooped all over the page. So it was the naughty pen with the awesome ink. So that's too bad. Yeah, I love Jacques Herbin. Jacques Herbin. I have a bit of a stuffy nose today, so I do apologize. I know, no blooping. Hold on, I'm gonna hide my face for a second because I need to do a snoot. Oh no, I'm knocking things over. Great. Sorry, I needed to do a snoot. No, it's not COVID. So I live in Southern California, and like Hollywood land, like the north, very edge of the coast, the north of Los Angeles, west of Los Angeles is kind of on fire. And I am like in the middle of Orange County. So I'm fine. Everything with us is fine. But it freaked me out seeing all of those houses, just thousands of houses just burned, gone. Oh, freaked me out. So I'm hoping and praying that everybody got out safe, and I'm praying that they get help, because the quality of the air is not great. Let's just say that it's very sniffly today, so I really probably should even be wearing a mask in my room, but Hi Robin, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm fine. Everything's fine for us. So if Disneyland's not on fire, then we don't have anything to worry about. But if Disneyland's on fire, then you can start to worry about me, okay? Then we had Pelican Elstein Star Ruby. This was a good one. The Jinhao 65 with the Carbon Black was fine. The Private Reserve was fine. And the Pilot Petite 3 was fine. So we are going... I did empty most of these pens because sometimes you're just done. You're like, okay, I've had enough of you. You're done. And I'm also reviewing the Colorvent calendar. So when I put this ink on the page, I was so excited that immediately I had to put it into a pen. That is Colorverse Red Horizon. I'm going to show you my bullet journal. Try not to read the entry, but look at this beautiful ink. Ugh. I love it. I'm in Santa Ana. So Santa Ana, 6 miles south of Disneyland. That's why I said, if Disneyland's on fire, then we have a problem. Alright, this is week 3. Can I have some? Are you gonna let me have some? Come on. Week 3. I can't believe we're already third week. Feels like just yesterday that we had New Year's Eve. Okay. Week 3, that's January the 10th through the 17th. Alright, the first pen that we have inked up is a Noodler's Nib Creeper with a steel flex nib. Noodler's flex nib. Okay, and the ink that we have in here is Colorverse Red Horizon. It's coming out a little darker than I thought it would in this pen. Just gonna take a peek really quick. See, when you have an when you have a very broad nib, it looks lighter. Oh god, I moved my mouse. Then when it's in an extra fine flex nib. Very interesting. We're learning things every day. So there's the Noodler's Nib Creeper, also known as the standard pen. Who's writing me? I'm busy. Go away. Then I've inked up my Jinhao 51A with a fine nib. 51A with a fine nib. And the ink that we have in here is a Robert Oster Orange. So I did have to add a little bit of Van Espen's White Lightning in it to get it to move, but Robert Oster Orange. Ah, it's beautiful. With White Lightning. Oh, that's one of my favorite colors of orange. I just love when a pen works really good with an extra fine nib. You're British. Oh, nice. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot 78G+. Hi, Will. How are you? Tennessee. Noodlers doesn't have that air much. Not in. Got it. I'm British and know nothing about America, unfortunately. Google Maps is a really good way to learn about places. Anytime I ever get a new pen friend, I always look up their neighborhood just to like get an idea of like if the mail was lost or something, then I can look up their local post office and be like, hey, you lost my package. Don't just do something's done there. Alright, this is a 78G Plus with a broad nib. Pilot 78G Plus with a broad nib. And this is what I would call a cursive broad nib, kind of like their Pilot cursive medium nibs. It's kind of thin on the wide stroke and wider on the downstroke. You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I got excited. I got yammering again. Whew. There. That better? Now we can kind of see. The ink that we have in here is Mayora. Can I have some focus? Please. Please, can I have some? I'm too little. Mayora Giallo Tufo. This is one of my favorite yellow inks. Super nice. Hope all is well with you. Hope the new year. So far, so good. How are you doing, Will? How you been? You're doing good? Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the Green Noodlers Conrad. Is this a shimmer ink? No. Alright, the green. With an Ultra Flex nib from Fountain Pen Revolution. And the ink in here is Pelikan Edelstein Jade. Yes. This is a really pretty green tealish, greeny teal ink. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the same one from last week. It is the Leonardo Memento Magico with a broad nib. Broad Yovo nib, and the ink in here is, I'm going to shake this up just a little bit, Jacques Herbin, Emerald de Cheveur. It's a beautiful dark teal ink. Hi, Obs, how are you? It's 3 minutes tonight. I don't know what that means. Minus 3 tonight. Oh my god. I would die. I would simply die. Like, anywhere under 50, and I'm like shivering in my boots just thinking about it. No. You can keep it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I am not a cold person. Like, oh, it just scares me thinking. Hi, Wolf Kate Witch. How are you doing today? I totally didn't even realize that you had become a member up until yesterday. So, huge thanks goes out to Wolf Kate Witch for becoming a member. I did put you in the book. And there you are. Oh, she can't see. Sorry. There you are. Thank you so much, Wolf Kate Witch, for spending your hard-earned pennies on me. You are now a heart member with all of the perks therein, so thank you so much. You are awesome. Love, MMD. I didn't know what your favorite color was because I can't find. Do you have an Instagram? Can you perhaps share your Instagram with me somehow? Write me a message at Marilyn Darling so I can follow you. That would be great. Oh, wow. Fantastic. Everything is covered in snow. Really? Wow. I love snow, but I like dry snow, but I don't like wet snow. Wet snow sucks. It's slippery and no. Okay. The next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot 912 with FA nib. 912 FA nib. And the ink here is Pilot Blue. I have reground this so that it says that it was a extra fine online, but it was not. It was more like a broad. And like when you say that you're supposed to be an extra fine and you're a broad, that pisses me off. Pardon my French. I'm sorry. I am part sailor. I do cuss. And I'm quite offensive sometimes. But overall, I think I'm a pretty good person, so. The next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot Falcon with a soft, extra fine nib. And that extra fine, soft nib. And the ink in here is Pilot Blue. Somebody wanted me to do a video of the comparison. I think I did that already. So go check that out if you're interested. These both have Pilot Blue in it, and yet they look different. Except in the writing, which it looks fine. I can't put the photos up. But I put them in my ish. Everyone is beautiful. Nikki, are you drunk? I'm just kidding. No snow in London ever. Yes, huh? Nikki, do you know Wumble Bumblebee? I know that she lives close to you, I think. She lives in the north. The north. MMD is SoCal. I live in 6 miles south of Santa Ana. Morning motivational. Oh, right. Are you in the Sailors Club? Well, if I'm not, I ought to be. SoCal, anything below 60 is terrible. Yeah. Same tower. You are? Were you born at the little hospital on, God, what's the name of that street? Is it Washington? No. Washington. Why doesn't that sound right? Why can't I see the name of that street? It won't let me. Vance. Wilmington, that's the name of the street. Between Wilmington and Washington on Lacey. Yes, the little hospital in Santa Ana. That's where my husband was born. Of course, he was born a few years before you were, I'm sure. Alright. Then the next pen that we have inked up is the Mahjong A2 with a pilot vanishing point medium nib. Mahjong A2 with a pilot vanishing point 18 karat medium nib. And the ink that we have in here is Pilot Roshizuku Murasaki Shikabu. My husband passed away in 2020 from COVID. We were together for 18 years. He's probably the best, worst friend I ever had. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the purple indicated Noodler's Conrad. The Ultra Flex nib. Yeah, right at the end we had separated and I didn't even know he was in distress. Because of reasons I can't go to on here, but if you are curious, you can message me on Instagram. The ink that we have in here is Diamine Deep Magenta. I haven't played with this ink since I bought the bottle. Is it a J or is it it's a G? Oof. Come on, get in there. Oh, Oh, this is a really nice deep magenta color. Ooh, almost stabbed myself. Great. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the Pilot Petite 3. This has a brush nib. It's more like a spongy brush pen than a bristle brush pen. I wish it was a bristle brush pen. The ink in here is platinum carbon black. There. The next pen that we have inked up is the Jinhao 65 with an extra fine nib. Like, this is probably the finest nib in my collection, even more so than my Pilot Falcon, which I was pretty shocked about that. The ink in here is platinum carbon black. Oops, I forgot to do the little switchy swatch of this one. Well, whole bunch of comments. Pop in and say hi. Hi, Jackie. How are you doing today? Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it. I got Ferris Wheel Press Frontenac blue coming, but it's delayed because Postal Service is a poo. Yeah. I bought some. I recently bought some Dormouse's desk labels because I am the ink master of the OC Pen Club, and I bought them on the 1st. No, I probably bought them on the 31st, and they still haven't arrived yet. So I'm getting a little worried because the Pen Club is on the 18th, and I don't know if I will have any labels or not. I'll have to use the crappy labels, which I hate doing. Alright, the next pen that we have inked up is the Noodler's Gray Conrad. This has a 14 karat Yovo semi-flex nib from fpnibs.com. Extra fine grind. The ink in here is Private Reserve Velvet Black. I'm also looking for for people to write letters with for the upcoming NaNoWriMo. So if you are interested in writing me a letter, you can do so here. This is my business address, so you don't have to worry about it being docked or anything. And you can write me a letter there, and I will respond. I usually respond within a couple of days of getting the letter. And usually I put a stamp on the letter when I've written it. So hopefully if you write me a letter, I can respond relatively quickly. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. That Red Horizon has a little bit of sheen to it, I noticed. And this Robert Oster Orange looks really cool. Giallo Tufo is a nice, legible yellow. Pelican Edelstein Jade. Emerald de Chivor. Pilot Blue. Murasaki Shikaboo. Deep Magenta. Carbon Black and a brush pen. Carbon Black and an extra fine nib. And Private Reserve Velvet Black in a extra fine grind. So, these are going to be the pens and inks that I will be writing letters with this week. What y'all think about that? Yeah, no crappy labels. God, they're the worst. Okay. I'm going to have to show. I'm going to have to tell on you, Staples. So, the Goulet Pen Company uses these labels on their frickin' thing, and I asked for some labels, and these are just the worst. These are the absolute worst. I swear to God, they're made out of sugar paper. They're just, and when you take the label off, there's like this gummy stuff that sticks to the label, to the vial, and oh, it's so gross. I can't. I'm too little. I don't have, no. And then these things, these are the worst. Like, those are also made of like sugar paper. I can't stand them. But like, if I have to, I will. But I don't want to. Ugh. These are the things that upset me. I need to get some more. I need to get more things. Okay, so. I'm hoping that my stickers come so that I can do the thing for the OC Pen Club. We will find out. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Huge thanks goes out to my members, Raul, Kate, Wolf Kate Witch, Arkboy, Vermilion T, Simply Obs, Lynette, and Wumble Bumblebee. If you would like to become a member, you can do so for as low as 99 cents a month. Also, please don't forget to check out the links in the description for my website, join the calligraphy class, check out the paper reviews page, join the Discord. And if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique or Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. And that just leaves me to say, get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them, and I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, love you, bye.